the week 2 of the preseason to the New England Patriots. Now, look, there's a lot of different thoughts and feelings about this whole thing. First thing, there were some things I did not like that the Eagles did tonight, okay? This would be really the first time I kind of had a problem with Nick Sirianni and some of the things that he did. Because I think Nick Sirianni, to come out the way he did and start your receivers, start your linebackers, and then keep your offensive line, your defensive line on the bench was horrible. I didn't like the game management. I thought a lot of players played really bad. However, at the same time, it was preseason and we were playing with our backups. So I don't think we should be overreacting to the loss. I don't care about the loss. What I cared about was kind of the heart shown by some of the backups, and I just thought that the whole coaching strategy really stunk. That is my whole thing. But in terms of like the Eagles and losing the game, it happens. It is what it is. I wouldn't overreact to it. We had no offensive line playing. We had no defensive line playing. We had no quarterback playing. Things like that. So those were kind of my opinion. I think there's going to be a lot of overreaction now to this game, and people are going to say, oh, the Eagles stink because they got destroyed by the Patriots. But they didn't start anybody. They hardly had anybody starting. So you have to remember that. But at the same time, what a stupid strategy by my cannoli eating, gabagool dictator, Nick Sirianni. Why would you start your receivers but not your offensive line? How is that going to help them? How's that going to help Flacco? Why would you start your starting linebackers but not your defensive line? I thought those decisions were kind of stupid, in my opinion. I'm just saying. But I also think people are now going to overreact and be like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. I mean, look at the Cowboy fans. They're acting like we went 0-17. So it's kind of crazy, That's how I feel about this whole thing. I don't care about the loss. I understand we didn't play our starters. They were playing their starters. They were having their dress rehearsal. We weren't. I just don't understand why you choose certain positions to play them and other positions not. I thought it was kind of stupid. So with that said, those are kind of my thoughts. Oh, I'll give you my best, my guys I thought were good tonight. So I'm going to give you my best 5 in order of who I thought was best. Okay? The best Eagle player on the field tonight, Alex Singleton. Baby arms, Popeye. He was fantastic. He was out there making plays. I thought Alex Singleton was the best Eagle player. I thought I thought Jordan Howard was very good. I thought Kenneth Gainwell was very good. I thought Jack Stoll was very good, and I thought Elijah Holyfield was decent. So those were my 5 best guys of tonight. The rest of them were not that good. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to you guys and what you guys think. Let me know. And let me update you guys. I just saw Sirianni talking about Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts was sick. Okay, because there's speculation in my chat that maybe this was something else was going on. Maybe Howie interfered or something and told him not to play him. But apparently he was sick. He had stomach cramps or something like that. He went to the hospital, got looked at. He's okay, so that's good. But apparently he was sick. I thought Devonta Smith making his debut. I didn't think Devonta Smith played good. He dropped 3 balls. One of them I don't blame on him, but the other 2 were. First game, his maybe a little nervous or whatever, but I didn't think he was that great. Now, I still think you better fit the guy with his yellow jacket because he's going to be a stud, but I don't think he played that good. With that said, I'm going to turn it over to you guys. So I'm just going to start going through comments. Anything you want to say, have to say, let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'll read what I can. So they say Jalen went to the hospital and he's feeling better. Yeah, I saw that, Freshie. I saw that. So it looks like he was actually sick. And let me thank each and every one of you guys that would join my live stream. It was awesome. We had like 800 people most of the night on a horrible preseason game. So man, I'm so grateful. Milk and Cookies. I like the name. He says, "Hey 500, were you impressed with Devonta Smith route running today?" Because I was. Yeah, you could see the skill set, his route running, his speed. He just got to hold on to that ball. You know what I mean? Devonta Smith gets open. Oh my God, he got open. No doubt about it. Devonta Smith's a stud. Drop those balls out. Devonta Smith was decent, and some of the drops wasn't his fault. I thought there was one that was behind him. The back shoulder throw, he's got to catch that. And then the other one, the slant, he's got to catch. More than 4 guys play every game on the defensive line, dude. Not starters. The Eagles starters didn't play. Not only the Eagles defensive line starters, BB13, where's BB8? But, I mean, their backup defensive line didn't play. We were like third string defensive line out there from the get-go. Hopefully it's true that Jalen Hurts Jalen Hurts went to the hospital because he was having stomach pain. So they wanted to take a look and check him out, make sure he was okay. That's what happened. So yes, that's exactly what happened. Jack Stoll did better. Oh, Jack Stoll was better than Richard Rodgers. Agreed. Totally agree with you there. Flacco was terrible. Flacco was horrible. Ultimate. I totally agree with you, Ultimate. He was not good. I agree. But that offensive line wasn't good either. I mean, damn. I mean, he was getting pressure every play. He did miss Quez Watkins open in the end zone, though. The Green Talons, what's up, my man? He says, what's up, brother? 500. Our second, third string defense needs some work. Yeah, they do need work. And look, it was the second time in 2 weeks that the backup, like your third, fourth string defensive line was really bad. Against Pittsburgh, they gave up 112 yards in the second half. They got killed the whole game. Yo, Phil, your Eagles have a quarterback backup problem. Perhaps. I mean, look, if Flacco was playing behind our starting offensive line, I think he would be better. But we could. The problem with Mullins is he doesn't know how to throw a check down. He doesn't know how to do crap. He stinks, man. He's like Matt McGloin, Matt McStink. Remember him? I can't. You know, who's interested in buying this bridge? Me. I was so excited for the preseason, and now I'm like, screw the preseason. Yeah, but we all get like that during preseason, you know. It happens. Relax, people. The Lions went undefeated during preseason and went 0-16 during the race. Yeah, I mean, preseason in the grand scheme of things does not matter. Joseph A., where the hell were you tonight? I didn't see you all night. Where you been? 500, what's up with the fantasy football draft this year? Also, what's up with the members Zoom? Yeah, we got to do a Zoom this week. I have to figure out what day's best. I have an announcement coming tomorrow on the fantasy stuff, so I'll put that out tomorrow. This game was hard to watch, no question about it. Good thing I'm a good-looking guy, you know, so everybody could just look at this beautiful face and go, wow. Dude, it's preseason and everybody's losing their mind. Nobody will even talk about this next month. No, it is preseason, and yeah, I have no, I mean, look, I understand the beating. I understand you didn't play our starters. What really bothered me was, why do you play your starting receivers for a half and then you don't play your offensive line at all or your defensive line? Like, I don't understand how that helps. How do you get in sync that way? Hey, Philly, would you do 2022 draft with all the NFC East picks? Yeah, I mean, I can if you want. When the time comes. Giant fans eating now, but if he was on the Giants, they say, oh, it's the quarterback's fault. Who said that? I'm not a fan of them sending Hurts to the hospital. He needs to play. Apparently, he was in a lot of pain. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is the guy was in a lot of pain. You know? I got Singleton going for 140-plus tackles. Singleton. I mean, baby arm Singleton. He's Popeye. He's like Popeye, you know? Small arms, but big forearms. I don't know how, but, you know, Singleton's a player, though. Hey, Phil, you think you should sign a new backup like Rosen? Our team without Hurts is trash. I think Flacco was still going to be okay as a backup. You got to remember, he was playing with a really horrible offensive line. So I think he'll be okay, but Mullins got to go. Practice was our starters' game. This was practice for the backup line players. I know, but they kind of told us, like, it made it out to be like, oh, we're going to get our dress rehearsal. Some people talk as if because of 3 injuries, they put the entire team of third stringers in there. The combination of players will never play together outside of preseason. Yeah, but man, it was brutal. I mean, you had like third, fourth string defensive linemen in with your starting linebackers. It's kind of I've never seen anything like that. You know what I mean? Watkins is awesome. And he was awesome again. He actually should have had a touch. He was open for a touchdown. The guy he underthrew him. Honey Love says 500. What is one conspiracy theory that you absolutely believe? Which one? You're probably better off asking me which one is one I don't believe. I believe JFK one. I'll say that one. That's my favorite one. You better hope Nick Sirianni is not Chip Kelly 2.0 because it's starting to look like it. That was one game, But I had my first issue with Nick Sirianni tonight. I did not like the way he came out and the combinations of guys he put out there. Marcus says, is it a learning experience? Everybody knew the coach, new quarterback, and rookies going to make mistakes. I still feel good about the. Yeah, I mean, it can be. I mean, it is preseason, right? We can't look at it and say his team sucks now because they went out and they were horrible. I mean, we did not play our starters. I mean, we're playing the game right now. I'm looking. You have no starting offensive line in there. There's only Sayamalu. Sayamalu's in there. Nobody else is in there. So you got your backup offensive line in, and you got your starting quarter receivers. I don't understand the whole thing. Hurts had more. Maybe he had some soup. Didn't even attempt a field goal. We didn't even attempt a field goal. No, it was brutal, dude. It was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. It is. It is. You're right. Patriots are just super try hard preseason. Nah. I mean, look, the Eagles did not play their starting offensive line. They did not play their starting defense. Don't you think that makes a difference? I mean, what was it, like the third play of the game? They sit there and they hike the ball over Flacco's head. It was just bad. It was just bad. And I'm gonna say this: it didn't seem like the Eagles came out intense. Like they had no intensity when they came out. Like they're showing a starting lineup right now. They have everybody in. They're showing all the starters, but none of them are in. None of them are in. Phil, you need those receivers in Singleton to play. They all miss a lot of time this month. That's why they played. But MB, my point is that play them, but why not play your starters tonight? You can sit everybody next week. Okay, but I just feel like you're setting them up for failure. I still feeling it's trade coming big time wide receiver or quarterback. You think so, Marcus? It might be. Wasted it all on joint practice. Laugh out loud. Maybe. Yeah, I mean it's just preseason. Look, I'm not going to get overly caught up in the loss and how bad we played. Like I feel like it was so bad that sometimes you just gotta throw it away. But I just would have liked different strategy. The starters will have to play next week now. I think they have to. I think they all have to. Even the receivers. My fear is that they're gonna play the offensive line and they're gonna play the backup receivers. I think they're gonna have to play the starters next week. I think Hurts has got to play at least 3 quarters next week. He needs the reps. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. We didn't go. What were Devonta Smith's stats? I don't have them on me, but I think it might have been like 1 or 2 catches. He had a couple drops. They better go after another quarterback and get rid of dead weight. We'll see. We should have got Jones. Jones looked good. Jones looked really good. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the starters. You don't have no Slave. Slave's not playing. Your entire defensive line is not playing. It's ridiculous. New Madden comes out in an hour. I don't know. Should I get Madden? Should I not? We got 216 likes. Maybe if I get like 300 likes this stream, I might buy Madden tonight. And then I might play all you guys in it, and I might double moonwalk your ass. Flacco passes Smith made him look bad. A high. Are you talking about the back shoulder one? Guys, you and Shakes on at the same time. This is hard. Yeah, post game, baby, post game. During the season, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our post game separate, but then we're going to come together later that night for to do another post game. Do a franchise, but maybe I've got PlayStation 5 right now. I got an Xbox One X, but I'm gonna probably buy the other one. So I'm gonna probably buy it soon. Eagles are so bad, and maybe I'm gonna get both systems. I always buy both systems, right? I always buy I always buy one, then a couple months later I buy the other. Last week I thought you guys won the bowl. There's no excuse for your 3 receivers not scoring. If that was the Cowboys' 3 receivers, they would have scored no matter who was the quarterback. Well, what about the offensive line? What about the offensive line? Because listen, you had no offense. All your starting offensive linemen were out. Even some of your backup offensive line. Before week 1, Iron Wolf, yes, you can. It's pointless to say you want to see our receivers play if you don't have the quarterback offensive line out there. Well, that's my point. If you want your offense, if you want your number one receivers out there playing as a cohesive unit with your offense, getting ready as a dress rehearsal, why are they not playing with the starting offensive line? Now, if you would have played like a quarter and then took those starters out and kept those guys in, I would understand it. But they didn't play at all with them. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna have your dress rehearsal next week, have your dress rehearsal next week. Don't play Devonta Smith tonight. They said Jalen because they sat their starting O-line, so why play him and risk getting hurt? They had to use the illness as an excuse. Perhaps that's crazy. I mean, they did say he went to the hospital, but I would say this: that's okay. But then why use the starting receivers though? Eagles are worse team than nah. I got mad for PS5 franchise mode. It's dope, bro. All right, I might get it. Thanks for. I never miss out anyone. I know you don't, man. I know you don't. See, I need to get a video and show you guys. I have like 380 something people who are still blocked that I have to literally go through because there's just so many people and I can't figure out who's who, what's what, and I'm just trying to clear it out. That is really bad. This may be the worst Eagles team ever. No, that's overreacting. You're overreacting to the preseason. It's a preseason game. Do you guys remember when we came out versus Green Bay with Chip Kelly and we just tore it up and we all thought we were going to win every game? It's just preseason. You know? Jalen's tummy hurts, so he had to go to the hospital. Yeah. A pound week, he says. Maybe. Who says Smith is starting receiver? Devonta Smith is definitely a starting receiver. He's your best receiver. You think the lack of those tackles drills affected them? I think the lack of tackling in practices nowadays definitely hurts teams. It hurts all teams. You know, no question about it. Are you mad with this game? Why is everyone mad about that? I'm not mad. I'm not mad about losing. I'm not even mad that we got blown out. What I don't like is I just didn't like the strategy of, hey, we're going to sit our offensive line, we're going to start our wide receivers, we're going to sit our defensive line, we're going to start our linebackers. That is my big issue with it. Yeah, Hurts went to the hospital. Eagles have so much depth. Smith needs a cheeseburger. Boy, it got really hot in this house. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, I got to text my wife. Eagles need to feed Devonta Smith cheeseburgers. Yeah, look, Smith will be fine. Just you're right. It's a dumb strategy. I don't like the strategy. That my biggest issue tonight is with the coach, and I've been probably his biggest supporter. I didn't like it. I don't like it. I don't care how this season goes at all. I'm willing to win or lose all day, but just beat the life out of the Cowboys twice. I hear you. Yeah. Well, I mean, the new coach, that's the first chink in the armor I saw, because to me, he should have, I heard Smith had drops. Was he good or bad? I missed the game. He ran beautiful routes. He got wide open. He has a lot of speed. He just dropped a couple balls. Maybe he was a little nervous. There was a back shoulder throw that he should have caught, and then he should have caught a slant where he kind of had it, and it kind of got pulled out of his arm. Those were drops. There was one behind him I don't blame him for. Since Sirianni pulled the entire offensive line out of the game, I'm wondering if the backups were like, what, we playing now, and weren't expecting it all, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Jalen Hurts thing changed their strategy. I don't know. Do you wish we still had Doug? Because I love him. No, I'm good with the move. I mean, I like Doug. I respect what he did, but there's just things about it I couldn't stand. Hey, Philly, give me your honest opinion on Alex Singleton. I'm very curious. I think Alex Singleton is a really good player. I think he's developing into a really good linebacker. I always thought he needs to get bigger and stronger, but he's fast and he makes plays. So I really, really like him. We got 269 people here. Please like, please subscribe. If you haven't, let's get at least over 100 likes here. We're getting close. Buy Trash Mullins. Peace not going to... Oh, yes. Get rid of Mullins, dude. No question about it. Totally agree with you there. Let me see here. Joe Shea, his offensive line didn't start a real bad move. Well, that's what I'm saying too. I don't understand why you don't start your offensive line, but you start your starting wide receivers. That doesn't make any sense to me. I totally agree with that. Like, I would never do that. Mullins scared to throw. Oh, Mullins stinks. Mullins stinks. He's horrible. He needs to go. Nick Sirianni is a wide receiver coach. He was going to play the wide receivers no matter what, just like last week. He kept them in with the second team. Hurts was really sick. Don't overthink it. Yeah, but here's the thing. He didn't play the first string offensive. He didn't play the starting offensive lineman at all. Like, he didn't play them at all. If he would have played them and then gave the first string receivers more work, I get it. But he didn't play them at all, and Flacco was running for his life. So I don't feel like he gave those guys a good enough opportunity. 500. It's not about the loss. It's all about the lack of effort, pride, fight by these players that are supposed to be fighting for spots. No, I agree with that. That I didn't like either, but I think a lot of those guys are going to be gone. Like Richard says, get rid of Pryor. Like, I think Pryor's gone. You know what I mean? Nelson Aguilar called Devonta Smith. He wants his hands back. I know, right? I saw a report that Kelsey, Brooks, and Lane caught the same stomach bug Hurts had. I don't know how true that is. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. I just hope Gannon is playing vanilla because it's preseason. When the season starts, Gannon has to pressure mostly quarterback. I agree with that. Yeah. I think he is playing vanilla. I think that is happening. Nice roast. Okay. Yes, like, and if you haven't, please like, please subscribe. Got 273 people, 110 likes. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to stream every Eagles game too. So 500. Colin Kaepernick has a better rating than half of the starting quarterback. Matt, it doesn't really? Interesting. Dude, Mullins has zero athleticism at all to escape the pocket. Oh, he stinks. I saw the guys. Mullins looked like in one play where he fumbled. He looked like he started to scramble and then he put the ball down on the ground and then started to run away from it and tripped over his own feet. That's what it looked like. It was horrible. It was embarrassing. I know Sirianni doesn't want to show other teams what he can do. And yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it. And I don't even care about the vanilla play calling. I just don't like the whole mismatching of your starters with different units. I just didn't like that. I mean, Isaac and Jordan played, so did Kelsey. I don't remember Kelsey out there at all. I don't remember Kelsey. Herbig I believe it was Herbig snapped that ball. I don't think Kelsey was even out there. Mac Jones looked really good this game. He looked good. He looked good. Defense needs to step up and make plays and get the fire started. Yeah, I would like to see it. Call up Jamie Wiseman. Hey, Reeves, what's up? Smith missed 2 passes from a quarterback. He hasn't practiced with the call. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'm not overreacting to his drops. I'm not overreacting to the loss. I just didn't like the strategy of the coach. Everyone overreacting is cut or play game, period. Everybody overreacts to it, yeah. Are you worried we're going to get ran on all the time? It doesn't seem we can stop the run like we used to. No, because if you look at the first half of Pittsburgh game, I think we allowed like 30 or 40 yards rushing. We did a great job. It was when that third and fourth string came in that they started to give up big chunks, you know? Zeke fan says 500, just stop, man, because the Eagles are done. You all need Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci stinks. Bradley looked horrible, bleeding green from I thought he had a great game against Pittsburgh. He was horrible. No question about it. No question at all. I totally agree with you. No need to panic. I didn't like the strategy, that's all. Belichick got them. Belichick knew right to go. He went right for McPherson. He went right after him, and they made him look bad tonight. He looked like a rookie. And Cam Newton and their starting offense went after McPherson, and it looked bad. I don't like the drop-off play from the first team to second team. Kind of scary, no one gets hurt. Yeah, I would say it was not even the first. I think it's like the second to the third team where it's really bad. You can't just switch off and then suddenly play lights out. It screams stupidity. I agree. Kelsey did not play a snap. Homie didn't watch the game. No, he didn't play. He won't play starters next week too. Well, I mean, but he didn't. You gotta play. You gotta play the start. Like you gotta play Hurts. You gotta play that offensive line. I think they need reps. You're gonna sit the starting receivers. I would play them all. I quit watching about mid third. I knew it was. Oh yeah, it was hard to watch. Believe me, it was a hard game. Thankfully, I have you guys because, yeah, man, it was brutal. No question about it. Hurts. Bill would have hurt. Bill would have made Hurts look like trash if he played. Their practice all week, and you think he ain't game plan? Possibly. I mean, possibly. I can't just say, oh yeah, that would have happened. Stevenson looked good. Yeah, he did. Mini Derrick. I don't know about mini Derrick Henry, but Johnny says I'm an Aussie. Nice to see Aussies on the team. No guys from PA. Miles Sanders is from PA. So Ruben Frank does a 10 observation article. I read it after every game. Number 9 is goodness gracious. Why is Matt Pryor on his team? Dude, you could say that about a few guys, but I hear him. Other receivers did nothing at all. No, they did nothing. I don't even think Quez Watkins. I think he had one pass thrown to him in the end zone. Joe Flacco underthrew him. If he hits him, if he throws a good ball, it's a touchdown. What up, Philly? How are you doing? Well, I'm all right. How are you? If Hurts gets hurt in the season, we're screwed. Yeah, I think you're right. Gainwell looks really good. Kenneth Gainwell was my third best player. I thought he looked great. Absolutely. If Jalen was sick, why was he dancing during warm-ups? Yeah, that's the question. That's a great question. They said he was just trying to fight through it. I don't know. I mean, you know me. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I always think something's up. Yeah, no need to panic. I agree. There's no need for panic. They didn't play well. No need to panic. N'Keal Harry is legit. I think he got K on that deep ball. It looked like, he got knocked out because when he turned around, his hands were up like that, like he was out. 2-string or not very poor performance. I agree. Worried local media pumped all of us up, and NFL media called it right. You can't tell that from. We can't tell that from a preseason game. Whether it's right or wrong, we won't know till the season. This is the worst game of the preseason. Oh, it was horrible. Let's hopefully we get it out of the way though. Smith is the second coming. Aguilar, nah, come on, Trump, 2020. What are you talking about? No way. Devonta Smith is a stud. You can tell just by the way he runs. Steven looked amazing as well. I am going to give him nickname Mini Derrick Henry. See, I don't think he's Mini Derrick Henry, but he was good though. Best thing is that we didn't have a lot of injuries. That is true. I hope the Eagles can stop the run before start season. Look, if you go back and you watch the first half of the Pittsburgh game, we did do that. Smith is faster, a better route runner, and better hands. He'll be better wide receiver, period. I agree. That wasn't the second string D-line. Sweat wasn't a t-shirt on side. Yeah, no, the Eagles, they were playing like their third string defensive line against their first string offensive line. They got no pressure at all. It was totally right. You're totally right. It was. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't, it was not, whatchamacallit. Turntable Teddy, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. He says, did Sirianni do this on purpose to motivate the team to play harder? I don't know. I mean, that would be on some genius shit. To keep their egos in check, like how they dressed down Rager, then he played better. I don't know. I think that would be like some genius move. I don't think he did, but hey, you never know. Thanks for the super chat, my man. NFL media was saying we're doing well too. I just watched before I came on. They were just talking and they were saying the Eagles have got a good team. So I don't know. People relax. We're good. It's preseason, but I think they could have executed a lot better. I agree. I'm not worried about the loss. I'm not even worried about how bad we got beat. The things I didn't like was I just thought they lacked some effort. The third, fourth stringer guys, and I thought the strategy just wasn't good. Like why have your third defensive line start and play when you're going to start your starting linebackers? I don't get it. We need help at coach now. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe it was just a rookie thing. Maybe we wanted to try something, Space God says, the Hurts situation seems so much like Sirianni and Howie said. He's our starting quarterback for week 1. We can't risk him getting injured, so make up any excuse for him not to play. Yeah, that's what a lot of people, I think, thought in my chat, Bring in Bridgewater? I don't know, man. Tonight we saw the Patriots play to win a game while the Eagles played to evaluate third and fourth stringers. I agree. That's what it looked like. Listen, you only have 3 preseason games. You got to see how the guys on the bubble can play. I agree. I mean, I agree with that. But when do the starters get reps? That's what I want to know. They got to get something, right? You got to give them some reps. I love when I run into other Eagle fans and kind of almost like seeing Bigfoot. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Well, I don't see any Eagle fans out here. Gainwell was definitely the best tonight. Him and Singleton. I thought Singleton was the best. I thought Jordan Howard was really good. And he caught balls out of the backfield. I thought Jordan Howard was pretty good too. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts was sent to a Philadelphia hospital and diagnosed with stomach infection and told to stay at home and rest for at least 2 days. He tested negative for COVID. So, yeah, I mean, first of all, how did they get a test so quick? I just had to get my daughter tested, like waiting 3 days. I had to get her tested because somebody in her class tested. Eagles stank tonight. They did. Our team good, but coach, well, we'll see. I mean, maybe he wanted to try something different. I don't know, We'll see how it plays out. The best player and who is the worst today's game. So the worst player, without question, without hesitation, is Nick Mullins. For the second week in a row, he stinks. The best player, in my opinion, for the Eagles was Alex Singleton. Baby arms kicked ass. I think he's trying to teach them lesson, testing their mettle. How do you come back from failure? Maybe. Did you see Brandon Graham's face? He looked disgusted, and Fletch and Sweat were laughing. I didn't see. I have to go back and watch it. I'm going to have to watch this game. It's going to be very hard to go back and watch it. Jaquette's definitely getting cut. Fulgham didn't get a snap, I don't think. I saw him out there a couple times. J-Jaw is not just an NFL player. I didn't see Whiteside out there at all. I did see Fulgham a couple times. The Umbrella Man is Eagles. Oh, God. Tonight we saw the Patriots play to win the game while the Eagles played to evaluate the third and fourth stringers. Yeah, I think so. I agree. Dak can't play because a strain. Hurts can't play because his tummy hurts. I know, it sounds bad. In my opinion, Sirianni's doing this can mess up a team morale. It could. I mean, it could. I don't know. I didn't like it. You need to know what it is like to be at the bottom before you make it to the top. True. Well, I'll tell you what. If he's doing something like that, then he's a genius. If he's pulling stuff like that, then the guy's a genius. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these. These are going really quick. I can't keep up with them. Jeez. Your meltdown with Mullins was... Did I melt down on Mullins tonight? I don't even remember. Did I have a meltdown on Mullins? He pissed me off. Because it was so ridiculous. Lady Jedi, what is happening? This year, Belichick versus Brady, going to be interesting. Absolutely. Sports Critic, what's up? What's happening? The players wasn't there today. Dak is like me, trash, and we fine, but today we were super trash. We were bad. 35, who is a better coach, Judge or Sirianni? Obviously Sirianni. Is. Howard's going to be scary this year. So much faster. Looked like he laid off the Twinkies. Howard looked great. He looked great. He looks fast. He caught out of the backfield. He can block. Jordan Howard looks really good. I even thought the few carries Miles Sanders was given, he was decent too. Yeah, I call her Last Jedi, Lady Jedi. Yeah, she's both. She told me I could call her both a while ago. Holyfield looked great. Holyfield looked decent. He had the one play, bad blocking, but other than that, I thought he was great. I mean, I thought he was good. It was nice after 2 years to see him, Howard wins over Miles today. We got a lot. Howard looks great. Yeah, Howard was my second best player today. Did anyone else see how terrible our third string defensive line was? I mean, they couldn't move soft pill, let alone off. And that started like in the first quarter. They were in like the first quarter. Further, AM says, hello, friends. Mark Holmes with your buddy, Cowboy Joe Boo. I want to thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Network. See, afterwards, I have to go back and see what the hell he did to me on his channel, because I know he probably had me up there. So you all should have picked Parsons, in my opinion. Look, I wouldn't have complained. I wanted to. Don't be worried about Devonta. Devonta Smith is going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Jalen Hurts had his stomach checked. They said he's fine, and he left the hospital, so he's going to be okay. Common Star, thank you so much for super chat. He says, I mean, not surprising for rookie head coach to make mistakes. Very true, and maybe he just wanted to try something new. All they did was record our playbook the whole practice. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Absolutely. I'm about to put Jersey Joe on SEPTA over the Ben Franklin to Camden. He played like trash. Yes, I'm with you. They could have at least played Jalen a little. He was sick. He wasn't feeling good. Yo, Philly, sent you an email regarding. Oh yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Next, I got this big microphone. I got this microphone. Where the hell is it? I got to figure out how to hook it up. I don't even know. That's how bad I am. But I mean, it seemed like the stream went okay today, so I was happy about that. Knew when the announcer said, maybe the Eagles score here. Never laughed so hard. A great joke. This announcer can't be serious. Yeah, as soon as they say it, you know it's not happening. 500, I'm sorry to say, but Mullins is trash. He is trash. That guy stinks, man. You know, people say, oh, he's going to be good. I said, I didn't watch a lot of Niners, but the one time I watched against the Eagles, he stunk. He stinks. The guy was scrambling. He puts the ball down the ground and tries to run away from the ball, tripping over his feet. He stinks. Okay, here's my assessment of Smith. Great route running, had separation every play, and looked pretty good with the balls, too. Overall, a couple drops, but not awful ones. I like what I see. I agree. Complete agreement, William. Rager I thought was okay today. Rager at least caught the ball, man. He caught a ball. It was a third down play. He threw it before he got to the sticks, and he made the catch. Oh, Sanders got a few carries. He looked okay. He ran the ball well, you know. To me, the question with Sanders isn't going to be the running. It's going to be the catching out of the backfield. The stream is good, nice and clear, and the sound is clear. Awesome. We're getting it up. We got some more. I got some more things coming for these streams. We're trying to take it to another level this year. 500, I'm with you, but we're not showing our hands on defense offense. No, we're not. But you know, we're not. And I don't expect plays or fancy plays. I just wanted them to be like, if you're going to have your starting receivers out there, give them the best chance for success. Put your starting offensive line out there. Let them be a cohesive offense. Wallace, I got to go back and watch Wallace. He made a couple plays, but I don't know how good he was. Pat salty because we cooked them in practice and they played the first teamers the whole game. They did. They played their first team the whole half. We did not play our first team. That was totally true. No way to evaluate quarterback play with the offensive line like that. I agree. I mean, Flacco was running for his life. Mullins needs to take that jersey off. Oh, you ain't kidding. Honestly, Nick Mullins makes me respect Kyle Shanahan more every game. Yeah, that's a great point because I don't know how he got out of him what he did. They also said Sanders has a problem with fumbling. Sanders has ball handling issues. He keeps dropping balls in practice and he keeps fumbling. That is true. That is a problem. Yeah, I want to find a way to keep Stoll. I like Stoll. I thought Richard Rodgers. I didn't think Rodgers was that great tonight. He did have a couple balls thrown low to him that were tough catches, but I thought Stoll stuck out more than him. No question about it. Smith is going to have a good rookie season. I feel like, especially when Jalen Hurts plays, Smith will be fine. Absolutely. Saw J.J. Taylor, nasty spin move on Michael Jaquette. Yes, I know. He was pretty good, Taylor. Stoll did look decent. However, at least cut downs will be easy. They should be real easy. Professor Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to be good. The way he runs, and he can catch out of the backfield. I already think I think he's your third running back right now. I think he's ahead of Boston Scott. He's got to be ahead of Boston Scott. No question about it. If I was Holyfield, I'd just retire. They don't even give him a shot. I know he got to play a little bit. I thought he was good. What do you do, Devonta Smith? Let him play. He's got to play. You know? In fairness to McPherson, Cam and Mac had enough time to read the paper, take 30-minute naps, watch an episode of their favorite show, then throw the ball. No pressure. Oh, that's so true. No, so true there. You're absolutely right. I totally agree with you there. You had all day. There was no pressure. I don't think those guys got. So I don't think they got sacked one time. One time. No question about it. You miss Corey Clement. He's up in New York now, you know? Yes. You miss Corey Clement. He's up in New York now, you know? Yes, smash that like. Smash that like. We got 245 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Appreciate you guys being here. I definitely do. How do you not score 1 point? I definitely do. How do you not score 1 point? Dude, I don't know. I have no idea. It's crazy to me. Let me see here. Phil, are you going to any games? I'm not going to any. I'm probably not traveling. I'm probably not traveling. Going to be allowed to travel for a long time. I don't know if I'm going out east. I don't know. I may or may not. If I do, it'll be around Thanksgiving or Christmas. What do you say if we got Kaepernick? I mean, he's got to be better than Nick Mullins. Mullins stinks. I miss Blunt too, yeah. How do we give $10 million to a kicker that's soft as... I don't know. I have no idea. I know it was hard for Gannon and Sirianni to keep Vanilla. That took restraint. Absolutely did. No question about it. Let me see here. Is my stream going in and out? Is this stream going in and out? It's weird. On my computer, it just dropped. Like, I just dropped off. I can't get on. Yeah, no, it's fine. Some of you, yeah, some of you going off. It just dropped. Now it's fine. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It just totally, yeah. Hold on, let me do something. On my own computer, I keep it up so I can see if it drops off. And it went out. And then I noticed I dropped like 80 people. Usually that tells me something's went. You can hear me though? It's crazy. Yeah, it's weird. He hurt his ankle, guys. This is a dangerous body part to injure either leg kicker. Who hurt his ankle? Are you talking about Jake Elliott? NSA double moonwalking? Yes. You're good now. It was lagging before. Yeah, it's freaking internet. You know, audio cutting out for you too. See, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. If it does it again, let me know, because I won't keep going long if it's going to be giving me problems. I have AT&T. They're supposed to come out and move my router into a better location. So I want to hardwire that mother humper in. I said Elliott was out for his... Oh, Elliott's out for his ankle, yeah. I mean, I hope that's not serious. We don't know. You know, I don't think Hurts was sick at all. Don't want to show how they... About smash Atlanta. But he's got to play, though, no? Man, this team sucks. Let's talk about UFOs. I always want UFOs. Yeah, Hurts went to the hospital, they said. Absolutely. 500. I do love every Philly team. Yeah, I do. I do. I'm guilty as charged. The internet, it's the whole internet is being laggy. Ooh, I get something ready to happen. I keep hearing something big's going to happen. The internet's going down. But that's a whole nother show. Would you sign Jamie to cut Mullins? Sure, why not? I mean, how can anybody be worse than Mullins? You know, as long as these mother humpers are playing week one, I couldn't care less. I hear you. Only my Eagles. I love the Eagles. I love the Phillies. I love Sixers, Flyers. But, you know, Eagles are my first love. 500, get on the field. You got to be better than... I could throw... I bet you I could. I bet you I could throw it left-handed. I wouldn't fumble. Not with these mother humpers. Tight end Kyle Pitt. Doubtful against Philly. That's good for us. I'm watching the 7 Deadly Venoms. You look like a voiceover film. I look like a voiceover film? Do I? I feel like one. Do I watch... I watch college basketball. I don't watch... Like, I watch the tournament. I watch the tournament a lot. Yeah, I'm going out again. It's lagging like crazy, isn't it? What is going on with this thing? Did I just go out again? So I can't wait to prove it wrong. I'm going to be Giants game this year. See their face, a Rock Smith jersey. Yes, absolutely. Get a power line and switch, and you don't have to move the router. That router is all the way down. What do you mean power line? What do you mean, like outside? Yeah, it keeps going out on me. This man made an exit stage right. It's crazy, right? This internet sucks, dude. Is it going? Yeah, you're lagging. Like, all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're 45 minutes, anyways. I'm gonna end this stream because my internet's giving me problems and it's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna grab the phone. I'm gonna throw it right out the window. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining. I'll have a video out tomorrow, maybe even a live stream and stuff. But I don't wanna fight the internet right now. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, Eagles tough loss, but we'll be fine. Sorry about the internet problems for this late stream. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you. If you haven't liked, subscribe, all those good things, and I will see you tomorrow. With that said, take care. I will talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat.